Welcome to our Bodyweight Bootcamp. By the way, if you do have dumbbells at home and you want to use it for whatever reason, feel free to do that. And if you ever want to substitute another exercise for whatever I'm doing because you're just tired of doing push-ups and burpees, you can do that as well. So modify movements, change movements. We're here to just work out and sweat together, and you know what you like best. So do it. Stop and take water breaks whenever you need. We are going to be doing a 40-second work, 20-second timing today. So during the 20 seconds, you can take a break. My mat is not centered. That drives me nuts. Sorry. Okay. So you can take a water break during the 20 seconds, but then we also have a 1-minute break after the long round. So the round is a long one today. It's going to be 4 exercises. And then we repeat the 4. So it's going to be 8 minutes of 40 20s. And then we'll do a 1-minute break. Okay. So I will show you the next exercise during that 20-second rest. Reach those arms up and pull it down. So we were doing some marching, and now we're going to really emphasize the knee lift, engaging those abs. Okay, getting our shoulders involved. We're going to dynamically warm up right now. Weather was really nice today. I went out for an hour-long stroll, exactly when the clouds decided to come out. I had some raindrops on me. It always happens to me, I swear. All right, we're going to reach the opposite arm and kick the leg a little straighter. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Get a little bit of hamstring stretch there. We're also getting, again, our shoulders warmed up, so these big windmills. If you want to reach same arm, same leg, go for it. All right, let's squat. Take your feet about a comfortable distance, maybe a little wider than shoulder distance. Knees and toes, track behind each other. Chest stays up. And we squat. The butt is the largest muscle group in our body, so by warming up the legs, we generally can kind of generate heat to warm up the rest of the body. Maybe 4 more. Good, let's lunge. Legs probably wider. And then I'm pivoting to the side, but you can also start with your feet hip distance apart and take a big step back. Bending the back knee down. Basically pulling the knee down and forward a little bit. So it ends up right underneath the hip. Keep that chest up. So during this body weight bootcamp workouts, do 2 more. I will be doing some high impact jump based movements. And if you want to keep it low impact, you may do that. And like I said, if I'm doing push-ups and you'd rather do planks, go for it. I kind of have a mix of lower body, upper body, and abs today. So for instance, in the first round, which I can't exactly remember, but it'll be like upper body, upper body, abs. And then the second round will be lower body, abs. Something like that. Last 2. Oh. The point is to kind of keep it guessing, so we're not doing the exact same thing all the time. If you want to do some push-ups on your knees, you can. This is kneeling push-up, hands nice and wide, wider than shoulder distance apart. Always aiming for the chest to hit between your hands. If your chest were to go all the way to the floor. Knee push-ups, hips are straighter. Right? See, this is a flexed hip. This is a straighter hip. And then if you're on your toes, your whole body's in a plank. All right. Ugh. Don't do too many push-ups. Gotta save our energy for the workout. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna do 4 exercises and then 40 seconds of work, 20-second rest. I'll show you the next one. And then there's gonna be, after we do all 4, we're gonna repeat the first one again. That's gonna be, takes us through 8 minutes. And then we get a 1-minute long break. Let's see how it goes. I mean, if it's too much, then I can do a 1-minute break after the first 4 exercises, and we can go from there. All right. Feel free to let me know. So inward, jump back. So we're here to push up. Here, push up. Walk the feet in. Jump it back. Push up. Or you can walk the feet in. Walk the feet back. Come to your knees. And push up. All right, that's exercise 1. Here we go. 40 seconds. So the feet are just kind of walking in and back.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Push up. Walk the feet in. Get your butt up. Jump it back. Make sure your abs are nice and braced before you jump. An option to do push-ups on your knees, of course, anytime. So we're starting with upper body, which means the next round is lower body. That knocking means there's 10 seconds. Keep going until you feel the ding, hear the ding. There's the ding. All right. You're gonna keep your fist forward so it makes sure your torso isn't turning, and let your lower body turn. All right. Basic squats. And the non-jumping version.
Ready?
Step. Step. Staying low. Staying low. All right. Jump, 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 jump. It's just to give your arms something to do. Keeping those shoulders engaged. Otherwise, your arms will just flop around like this. The idea behind here, again, if you're doing low, non-jumping, you're staying low. You don't ever straighten your legs. You should really feel that burn in your legs. Okay, 20-second break. We're doing push-up. And then we're going to bring the knee to the elbow. So you can do that underneath like this. You come to your knees, do a push-up. Come off your knees. Knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. This is with rotation. You might find it easier or not easier. So if it's directly underneath, it's a certain amount of challenge. But there's also a little bit of fun if you rotate it like this. Rotate it. So figure out what you'd like to do. Knee to opposite elbow. Push up. Knee to opposite elbow. 10 seconds. You do push-ups on your knees and come off your knees. All right, we're doing teasers. Abs are the last exercise here. So teasers, or we roll up, roll up, kick your legs out. Then we want to scissor, scissor.
Ready?
Roll down, roll up, scissor, scissor. Roll down, roll up, scissor, scissor. You can bend your knees here, roll down, kick your legs out, use your abs. Scissor, scissor, your knees bent. If you want to skip the scissor part, you're basically going down, you're rolling up. In, out. Don't kick your legs out too hard because then you won't feel your abs. So part of the challenge of the scissors is that you're staying up balanced. You're staying balanced a little longer, working your abs. All right, we're back to push-ups. First exercise is that jump back. Push up, walk it back, jump, walk it in. All right, so 5 seconds, here we go. Back to exercise 1. This one is push-up dominant this round. Find that plank. When you jump it back, you're in the plank, then come to your knees. Don't worry, the next round has 2 lower bodies. We have our stepping forward squats or rotating jump squats. All right, parallel, slide diagonal, parallel, slide diagonal. Strong arms, strong shoulders. Here we go. Feel the work in your leg muscles. If you don't, get lower. Stay lower. Find what challenges you. Looking good, looking good. Let it burn, let it burn. Probably getting that heart rate up a little bit. All right, so we've got that push up, and then you can do the rotate by pulling the knee underneath the body and bringing the elbow to it. Or any push up variation you want. Hands nice and wide, and also get your feet wide too. Up. Up. Again, you can do that push up on your knee, then come off your knee to get the elbow to the knee. Or I should say knee to the elbow. Nice. That rotation, knee to elbow, that just breaks up the push-ups. We got abs after this. Okay. You got 20 seconds rest. We're gonna do these teasers, and then you get a whole minute off. All right? Remember, the goal of the teaser is not to shoot the legs out so quickly that you don't use your abs. You want to use your ab muscles.
Ready?
Reach, scissor, scissor. Roll down, roll up. If you want, you can keep your legs exactly on the diagonal as you roll down, roll up. Or come down, pull the knees in, shoot the legs out. Use a little assistance with the abs. All right, that's it. 10 seconds. 3 seconds. Okay, take the minute. Grab some water. All right, need some feedback here. Are we okay with taking the full minutes after the 8, the 4 times 2, or do you guys want a minute after the 4? I muted you guys, but you guys can unmute. I didn't take away your ability to unmute. Or you guys can write in the chat. No one's answering? What does thumbs up mean, Lauren? That means like keep it as is? Okay, yeah. All right, so we're gonna do 8 rounds. I mean, sorry, 8 exercises before we take the minute. Okay, all right, let's do this. We have 20 seconds until the next round. Whew. Reverse lunge, here we go. Okay, here's our break, that's a minute. So you step back, knee up, or with a knee up hop. All right, so without the hop, with the hop. Same leg for the whole 40 seconds. And then the third minute will be,
Ready?
okay, ready? With propulsion, use those arms. Same leg. Remember which leg you're doing. I'll remember that I'm facing this way and I'm moving my front leg. The leg that's closer to you. What's really gonna feel it is the front leg where you're taking off. That's the challenge. Use those arms. Get your whole body involved. You're gonna feel that leg burn, whether you're doing the propulsion or not. Whew, this is just as challenging almost. Pretty much feel that burn. 20 seconds. Next thing, burpees. All right, I normally do burpees that way, but I'm actually gonna show you this way. You do a burpee. You laterally skate. Oh, that was terrible. So you go like this. Laterally skate.
Ready?
Burpee. Laterally skate. Burpee. You know how like you're doing a speed skater? Jump over here. Hands down. Burpee. All right. So remember for burpees, you can walk it back. Come to your knees, do a push-up, walk it in, side step. All right, so lots of options to keep it low impact. Propel yourself. Basically, it's a lateral jump. You're leaping to the side. I'm not gonna do the other one. All right, I'm gonna face the other direction and do my other leg, driving that knee upward. All right, so you should switch legs. I'm facing a different direction, and it's once again the leg that's closest to you.
Ready?
There we go. All body weights. Don't underestimate how challenging it can be to move with just your body. Don't always need external equipment. The good news is we're doing ab lifts. Isn't that great news? I think it's pretty good news. After you do the abs, going back to the first leg lunge. Don't forget it's a lunge. Bend that back knee down. Okay. This is kind of similar to what we just did, but we're sitting up. We go down, up, kick. Down with the torso, sit up, kick. Okay? So you're gonna feel your abs here. Your abs are still here, and you're not coming vertical. If you come too vertical, you won't be able to lift your leg. So you go halfway back, come maybe like 80% of the way up, kick. Get your lower back really close to the floor, but don't go all the way down. Keep the work in the abs. Kick. You're straightening your legs for just a moment. So don't worry about having to hold it up there. If you want more challenge, you can bring your arms out to the side like this as you lean back. Or you can keep it forward. All right, we're back to the first leg lunge. So I'm going to face this direction again, which is my windows. Man, this is tough not taking that 1 minute break after 4 exercises. Whew.
Ready?
Whose idea is this? Just kidding. Let's go, let's go. So just to mentally prepare you, the next exercise after this is burpees with that lateral skate, that lateral jump. Burpees need a lot of mental preparation, right? 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Try to keep it moving. Even if you slow down, try to keep it moving. All right, so we're doing our burpee. You can jump your feet back or not. The push-ups are optional. So if you jump your feet back, And then jump your feet forward without doing the push-up, that's fine. That is a burpee variation. All right, 5 seconds. I'm gonna laterally jump first.
Ready?
Lateral jump. Lateral jump. Or lateral leap. Imagine like there's a big puddle, and instead of jumping forward over it, you decide I'm going to jump over it sideways. I mean, who does that? We got to use our imagination here. We're going to do lunges on the other side. Today, my short-term memory is not bad. Normally, I can't remember anything. I need hair in weird places. Okay. Other leg, lunge, and knee propulsion. Think up. Low, high. Low, high. It's basically you drove your knee up so much, with so much force, that it just kind of pulls your foot off the ground. I'm not even really jumping. It's more like it just pulls my foot off. Okay? Use those abs. Keep that chest up. And use those arms. 3 seconds. You got this. Okay, then. So our half roll back. So here you feel your abs. You should feel your abs here when you lift your legs. Okay, I just kind of have my heels, feet resting on the floor lightly. Work the abs. The abs are always under tension. I would say when you lean back, more tension, less tension, but always tension. There's not a moment during this 40 seconds that your abs aren't working. And for a brief moment, your quads squeeze, and it works your abs a little more while you hold that V. Nice. Looking awesome. This is considered sort of a less intense move amidst all the lunges and burpees. All right, congratulations. You have hit your second 1 minute break. So now we are into round 3. These are long rounds, you know. I've done boot camps where it's like we do 8 rounds, but they're like 4 minute rounds each. This is like 4 rounds for like 8 minutes each. Okay. Let me show you. Oh, show you. You're outside. That looks nice. Keep up the good work. What? You're in Texas, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Great. Yeah. Bring some hot Texas sun to you guys.
Right. We appreciate it. All right. We have about 20 seconds left. All right. So this first exercise in the next round, we're just going low, high, Everest, Everest. All right. So I go right, left together, and then I go down with the other elbow. All right. Ready? Okay, let's do it. That's enough demonstration. Switch, switch. If you don't want to do the jumping version, you put a foot forward, you bring it back. You put another foot forward, you bring it back. You go down, you come up, alternate which leg, that's which arm you lead with. So you're alternating lead arm. Okay, when I lead with my back arm, then I have my back leg go first. So again, just take in turns with which leg is moving forward first, which arm is going down first. All right. Non-jumping version. Lunge, squat, lunge, squat. With those knees bent. Jumping version, lunge, jump, like feet together, out, feet together, other lunge, feet together, out, feet together. So the base position is feet are together. Kind of our home base. Split, out, split, out. Non-jumping version, take the split, step it out, take a split, step it out, or lunge to squat. Lunge to squat. Couple options on that low impact non-jumping version, okay? So you go lunge, in, out, back, in, out. All right? Tricep dip and crab walk. Oh gosh. So here's our dips. 3 or 4 dips, depending on how much you like your triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it to the side. I don't care how far you walk it.
Ready?
Bend those elbows, walk it back. Dip it. Fingertips toward your butt. Bend those elbows so you can feel your triceps. And then laterally walk. Walk to the side. So walking kind of breaks up your dips. If you want to walk more, dip less, go for it. If you want to dip more, walk less, okay. Final challenge is your arms. It's pretty challenging to move. And your triceps are tired. Basically, this is a tricep focused round. That high-low plank earlier was also about triceps. Oh, yay, abs. We got bicycle, bent knee. We got bicycle, straight leg. You can do one or the other, or you can combine the two. This is my right. So right, left, right, left, right,
Ready?
left, right, left, right. You can keep those elbows bent. Basically, I pull my right knee in, I pull my left knee in. I pull my right leg up, I pull my left leg up. So that's the alternating version. But feel free to keep the knees bent the whole time. Feel free to keep the legs straight the whole time. Get those shoulder blades off the floor as you rotate. You can also do 4 of each. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight leg for 4. 3, 2, 1. Try to keep it moving. Try to keep it moving. Whew. Oops, forgot to put one. So this is our tricep focused round. So we're on the high-low. And the Everest jump, this is called the Everest, is basically just to break up the high-lows. So the low and high. And if I kept doing that nonstop, it does get pretty tiring. So I just added a little thing to break it up. Switch, switch. If you want to do more, I you go 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it your own. Lots of options. If you really don't like the high and lows, you can do more of the Everest. You know the timer's gonna ring soon. Can I get through another one? Yeah. Sort of. Okay. So here's our end. You go squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Like how I demonstrated that with my arms. I'm tired. In 3 seconds.
Ready?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm just at a diagonal, so you can sort of see the angles of my legs. Soft landing. Get that heart rate up. Keep the knees bent. Work the muscles. Yeah, we do a lot of squats and lunges in this bodyweight boot camp. I just the interval training, right? Get that heart rate up. That's what the interval means. Sorry, that's what the intensity means. The intervals are the 40 seconds. That's the interval. All right. Dippers. Let's do our dips. You want the fingertips pointing at your feet, for sure, for safety.
Ready?
Try to get your butt up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it. Walk it. Really, we all feel awkward doing the crab walk. There's nothing graceful about it. No matter how hard you try. Like, should I move my arm first, then my leg? As long as you don't fall on your butt, I consider it a successful crab walk. And that's fall on your butt. 3 seconds. Just walk back on my mat. All right, my triceps are really tired. We have our bicycle. Find your options. Maybe if you want to start all straight leg for 20 seconds until you get tired and then go to bent leg. The goal is to keep the shoulder blades off the floor. One is a little higher than the other because you're rotating.
Ready?
Rotate, rotate. I'm doing 4 of each. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4. Kick, 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 and knees. 4, 4, straight leg, 4, 4. My upper body stays the same. It keeps rotating side to side. My hands support my neck and head. I'm not yanking with my elbows. Elbows stay pretty wide. Let the obliques do the work. How do you make it do the work? Get the shoulder blades off the ground. If you can feel your shoulder blades on the mat, then your abs are resting. Oh, geez. Well, that was it. That was round 3. Well, that seemed to go by really fast. So strange, isn't it? When you're having such a great time, how time flies.
Ready?
All right, we got a whole minute. I should probably take a water break. I haven't had any water yet. One more round, 9 more minutes. 8, really. We don't count that last rest. Okay. What do we got here? All right. Non-impact version, squat to knee, squat to knee, or squat, knee, squat, knee, squat, knee. That's got some impact. 20 seconds, we start. So squat, knee, oh wait, sorry. What did I do? It doesn't matter. If you want to crisscross, you can or same side. The point is you do a squat, you do a knee lift, alternate. And then the jumping version.
Ready?
I guess I could do that too. You do the same side, which is a little different from the obliques we were just doing. This is pretty challenging. Woo. Drop into the squat, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Don't always assume the jumping version is the harder version, right? I like to try both. Oh geez, this is really burning the leg muscles out. You almost get a break with the jumps in the muscles, but I will tell you that my heart rate is higher. Half burpee. Okay, here's the thing about this. You want your feet always super wide, like you do the jack. So your feet are this wide. You come in, come up, hands down, wide, in. Keep your feet wide, that's it. Out, in, up. Out, in, up, walking it back. Step back, feet wide, step in, feet wide. Come here to your low sumo squat. All right? That's the main thing. Feet are wide. You want to do push-ups? Do a push-up. If you want to do a push-up, do. Maybe I'll do a couple. That's your half burpee. So we didn't jump all the way up. We stayed low. Oh, I was like, what is all this abs already? I decided to give you a treat for the last round. Abs is fine. They go side,
Ready?
center, side, center. Legs up straight. Reach to the outside of your feet. Reach to your feet. Outside of your feet. Reach to your feet. You don't have to look at your fingers, but straighten your neck. You can also put one hand behind the head and alternate it. This is essentially a pulse. I never really let my head down. Pulse, pulse. Think up, left, up, right, center, side, center, side. After this, we're flipping on our stomach for some spine work. All right, just to balance up, just to balance all the ab work we did. All right. Breaststroke. Dive forward, reach back. Circle forward,
Ready?
lower, lift. If you want to lift with your legs, go ahead. Legs come up as the arms reach back. Legs and chest lower as the arms circle forward. This is the opposite of crunches. You don't really see this as much in a typical boot camp, but I really don't do this much during the stretch or afterwards. And I felt it was important to do some balance of the backside of the body. Not to mention, when you're facing down and lifting your arms, you're working your rear deltoid and your lats. So we get to work the backside of the body, which you really haven't done when you're doing all these push-ups. All right, squat to knees. Squat to knee lift. This is the last 4 minutes. All right?
Ready?
What you got? On jumping or same side. Same side. This is it. You know the 4 exercises, running with abs and a spine. So really push yourself here. In, up, in, out. In, up, in. Okay, half burpee. We're not jumping up. Push-ups are optional. It's the last round, so let's do push-ups. Feet wide, hands wide. Your hands,
Ready?
yeah. In, up, down. Jump back, push up. Keep that feet wide. When you walk or jump it back. When you walk or jump it forward, feet wide. That's the half burpee. Still pretty challenging. Main difference is you don't have to stand up. Feet are always wider than my mat feet. Oh, we did it. By the way, if you don't like this abs, you can do another abs. You can do the bicycle again. You can do the teasers. Lots of options. This is a nice one because it stretches your hamstrings and your legs are up.
Ready?
Stretch. Toes down, calf stretch. If you turn your toes down, you'll feel a little stretch in your calves. Multitasking, right? Breathe. Exhale. Pretend your yoga mat's really hot and you don't want your shoulder blades resting on the yoga mat very long at all. If it touches it, it's immediately right off. Use your abs to get the shoulder blade off the yoga mat. Oh, we made it. This last exercise is just to reset our posture. Make sure that our back side is doing good. Our lats, our rear deltoids, our glutes. We already did our butt a lot. But our spine. Option to do planks, push-ups, squats, anything you'd like to do. If you're not feeling this exercise, if you sit at a desk slouched all day, there's definitely something you should consider doing. If not now, on your own. Oh, let's stretch that spine here. Did it. We are done. 4 extremely long rounds. All right, you're on your knees, right? Stay here. Pull the leg forward, stretch. Keep your hands on the ground. Let your hips sink down. You're stretching the hip flexor of the bottom leg. It's like hair in my mouth. It's like stuck to my sweaty face. All right, so I vent about my hair a lot. Switch sides. So again, here, this is the hip flexor you're stretching. I really just kind of let my hips sink down. Let it sink down. Gravity just wants to pull your hips down. You almost have to like push it up, right? To move against gravity. All right, tuck that toe under, pivot on the foot for a nice wide straddle. Now, go as low as is comfortable for your knees. But basically, this is a groin inner thigh stretch. You can either turn the toe up or you keep the feet down. All right, some people sit all the way onto their heel. Again, it depends on you and your knees. Try the other side. So all those wide squats and squat jumps, we want to make sure we have a pretty flexible groin. All right, walk those feet together. Otherwise, you actually jump too wide and drop a little too low, could stretch or strain something. So the more flexible you are, the less chance of straining a muscle. Here's the quad stretch, hip flexors. Fantastic job today. This is a really hard, they're all hard. It's never easy. And once it becomes easy, it becomes harder. Because the more in shape you are, the more you do, and then it becomes harder. It's part of the journey. But the entire journey is rewarding. It's not like it's only rewarding once you reach a certain endpoint or a goal, right? The whole reward of the finish journey is every single class, every day that you get to move. It sounds super cheesy, but honestly, I've sprained my ankle at least twice that I can remember. Maybe 3, I don't remember. Definitely twice where I had to take at least 2 months off of doing anything. And it just drove me nuts. And so I always just really appreciate that I'm not injured. I really appreciate, again, the hamstrings and calves. I really appreciate that I can move. I can do what I want to do. I can do boot camp. Stretch that chest open. So a lot of people with, low back pain, shoulder injuries, all that stuff. And yeah, it sucks. Hopefully by exercising regularly, we can keep our body injury-free. It's the other reason I do Pilates. Not to try to sell you on Pilates, but the reason I do Pilates is because I feel like it does keep me injury-free. All right, what else? What am I missing here? Maybe a tricep stretch? Then let me show you my underarm stretch. Sorry. Oh, I was like, I'll turn it away. And then I realized both arms are up. So that was silly of me. Well, many thanks for pushing yourself and joining me for one of the hardest classes that exist in the world.